From calculated comments to spur-of-the-moment jabs, trash-talking in UFC can be a strategic tool, but there are moments when fighters lose sight of the boundaries, leading to controversies that echo beyond the octagon. Let's dive into these moments of heated exchanges and the consequences they brought. Number 10. Angela Magana, known for stirring the pot, took to social media with a post mocking Chris Cyborg's appearance, comparing her to a puppet from the Saw movies. What ensued was not just a digital spar, but a real-life altercation. At the UFC athlete retreat in Las Vegas, tempers flared as Cyborg confronted Magana, leading to a physical confrontation. Magana's response and decision to press charges highlighted the thin line between online trolling and real-world consequences.
Are you going to be suing Cyborg?
Of course, most definitely. I have medical bills. I'm not gonna pay those.
Angela Magana, a fighter known for her outspoken and often controversial presence on social media, ignited a firestorm when she decided to target Chris Cyborg Justino in a tweet that would set off a chain of events that nobody could have predicted. In the tweet, Angela Magana compared Chris Cyborg's appearance to that of the creepy puppet from the Saw horror film franchise, posing a "who wore it better" question. This wasn't just your typical playful banter, it struck a nerve, and not just with Cyborg. Chris Cyborg, often regarded as one of the most dominant female fighters in the sport, had faced her fair share of challenges, including derogatory comments about her appearance. This incident seemed like another low blow aimed at her, but what happened next was beyond the realms of social media. At the UFC athlete retreat in Las Vegas, tensions reached a boiling point when Cyborg and Magana came face to face. The heated exchange escalated into a physical altercation that stunned onlookers and sent shockwaves throughout the MMA community. Number 9. At UFC on Fox 28, Mike Perry faced Max Griffin in his hometown of Orlando, Florida. Perry, known for his brash persona, was eager to bounce back after a loss. However, a distasteful tweet from Colby Covington after the fight escalated a feud that crossed the boundaries of sportsmanship. Mike Perry, with his platinum nickname and a reputation for aggressive fighting, stepped into the octagon to take on Max Griffin. Perry was determined to shine in front of his hometown crowd, but the fight didn't go as planned. Following Perry's loss, Colby Covington, never one to shy away from controversy, took to Twitter with a tweet that was widely considered disrespectful. He didn't just critique Perry's performance, he took a personal jab that went beyond typical post-fight banter. The MMA community wasn't pleased with Covington's tweet. Many fighters and fans condemned the comment, questioning whether it was a step too far in the realm of trash talking. Colby's tweet seemed to lack the sportsmanship that's usually associated with martial arts. Colby Covington's response to the backlash was unapologetic. He stood by his tweet, adding fuel to the fire of this feud. The incident didn't just stop at words on social media, it had real-world consequences, showcasing the fine line between promotion and disrespect. Number 8. At the Ultimate Fighter 25 finale, Michael Johnson and Justin Gaethje engaged in a fiery rivalry that culminated in a memorable brawl. This incident exemplifies how emotions can run high in the fight game. Michael Johnson, a seasoned lightweight with a knack for striking, was set to welcome Justin Gaethje, an undefeated fighter with a reputation for putting on thrilling fights, to the UFC. The clash of styles promised an explosive bout. Backstage at the UFC 213 Media Day press conference, tensions escalated as both fighters exchanged words. Michael Johnson made a comment that added fuel to the fire. When the two finally squared off at the Ultimate Fighter 25 finale, fans witnessed a brawl for the ages. The fighters lived up to their reputations, delivering a relentless and action-packed battle. In the end, Justin Gaethje secured a victory by TKO in the second round. While Gaethje celebrated his win, the brawl and the heated build-up to the fight left a lasting impression on both fighters and fans. Number 7. In 2015, Conor McGregor faced German featherweight contender Dennis Siver at UFC Fight Night 59. McGregor, known for his fearless callouts, took his trash talk to another level in the lead-up to this fight. Conor McGregor, on his meteoric rise in the featherweight division, had his sights set on the title. To get there, he needed to go through Dennis Siver, who was no pushover. During the pre-fight build-up, McGregor posted an offensive tweet directed at Siver. The tweet, which he later deleted, raised eyebrows for its lack of sportsmanship. While the tweet itself was deleted, it left a mark on McGregor's reputation. However, he backed up his words with a dominating performance, ultimately propelling him further up the featherweight ranks. The McGregor versus Siver bout illustrates how promotional hype can sometimes veer into offensive territory. It's a reminder that fighters should strive for a balance between building interest in their fights and maintaining respect for their opponents. Number 6. Ronda Rousey faced Beto Correa at UFC 190. Beth's comments before the fight crossed the line, targeting Rousey's personal history. Ronda Rousey, an unstoppable force in the women's bantamweight division, faced Beto Correa, who aimed to dethrone the champion. Correa made comments insinuating that Rousey's father's suicide was a sign of weakness. Rousey's response was swift. Rousey needed just 34 seconds to knock Correa out in the first round, proving her dominance. Number 5. At UFC Fight Night 119, Colby Covington's post-fight remarks drew outrage from fans and fighters. Colby Covington faced Demian Maia in a welterweight bout, aiming to continue his winning streak. After his victory, Covington made remarks that were widely criticized for their offensive nature, causing a stir in the MMA community.
I should have knocked him out! Brazil, you're a dog! All you filthy animals suck!
The comments led to a hostile reaction from fans, with bottles being thrown at him. This incident highlights how inflammatory comments can ignite strong reactions even after the fight is over. Number 4. Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier's rivalry reached a boiling point with some heated exchanges. Jon Jones returned to the UFC after a suspension, setting up a rematch against Daniel Cormier for the light heavyweight title. During the build-up, Jones made a controversial comment directed at Cormier. The comment led to a tense atmosphere, with both fighters trading verbal blows. This incident showcased the intensity of their rivalry, where words became as powerful as their punches. Number 3. Conor McGregor's journey to the top had its share of memorable moments, and one such moment was his fight against Dennis Siver at UFC Fight Night 59. At this point, McGregor was a rising star in the UFC, and his bout against Dennis Siver was seen as a potential stepping stone to a title shot. However, McGregor's gift for gab sometimes got him into hot water. He posted a tweet that had the MMA world buzzing. In this tweet, McGregor confidently captioned a photo with "Kiss them feet," a statement that was met with a mix of amusement and offense. While McGregor swiftly deleted the tweet and offered an explanation, the damage was done. Some felt that his trash talk had crossed a line. This incident was a reminder that McGregor's charisma and bravado, while entertaining, could sometimes tiptoe along the fine line between promotion and provocation. Number 2. The rivalry between Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen reached legendary proportions, and it was fueled by some intense trash talk. In their first encounter, Chael Sonnen came agonizingly close to dethroning Anderson Silva as the UFC middleweight champion. But it was the build-up to their rematch that had everyone talking. Sonnen, known for his trash talk, made a comment that would go down in MMA history. During a press event, Sonnen quipped, "She doesn't make me a steak medium rare, just the way I like it." This remark added a personal twist to their rivalry. Anderson Silva responded not with words, but with action. At the weigh-ins, he shoved his shoulder into Sonnen's face, setting the tone for their highly anticipated rematch. This incident showcased how trash talk could intensify a rivalry, making their second fight one of the most anticipated in MMA history. And now, the number 1 incident that took trash talking to the extreme, the Khabib Nurmagomedov vs Conor McGregor saga. This feud was nothing short of explosive, featuring two of the most polarizing figures in MMA. Conor McGregor, known for his gift of gab, took his trash talk to a whole new level. He didn't just target Khabib, he insulted Khabib's family and manager, crossing the line between fight promotion and personal attacks. When both fighters met at UFC 229, tensions boiled over. Khabib dominated McGregor with his wrestling, but then leaped into the crowd to attack McGregor's cornerman, Dylan Dennis. The aftermath was chaotic, with McGregor getting attacked by Khabib's team inside the Octagon. It was a dark moment in MMA history. Since that fateful night, McGregor has sought a rematch, but Khabib remains adamant that he doesn't deserve it. This incident serves as a stark reminder that in the world of MMA, words can cut deep, and sometimes they lead to consequences that go beyond the octagon. As we wrap up this journey through the most intense trash-talking moments in UFC history, it's clear that words have the power to ignite rivalries, create drama, and capture our attention like nothing else. But remember, the fighters who step into the octagon do so not just with words, but with incredible dedication, sacrifice, and skill. Their stories are worth following beyond the hype. So, if you're as passionate about MMA as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Stay updated with the latest news, analyses, and insights from the world of mixed martial arts. Until next time, keep the passion for MMA alive, and we'll see you inside the octagon.